Hey everybody, welcome back to Building Up. My name is Tyler, and today I'll be making a few different versions of Quicksilver out of Lego. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, let's start with Quicksilver from Avengers Age of Ultron, and this is just the official figure Lego produced all the way back in 2015. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten an updated figure since then, and this one has really shot up in price because of that, but I do think it still holds up for the most part. And I was pretty hesitant at first to try and upgrade this one because of how rare it's become, but at the end of the day, I just couldn't help it.
You didn't see that coming?
I swapped the legs with these ones with silver and blue printing on the sides from Agent Kayla Phoenix from the Ultra Agents theme. Then I cut the torso from the official figure but replaced the arms with these printed ones from the Alien DJ from the video theme. And those maybe aren't the most accurate, but I do like the extra detail they add. Moving up, I used the same head from the official figure but couldn't decide which hairpiece to use. The original swept hair Lego gave him worked pretty well, but I traded it out for this messier one from the Avatar J figure from Ninjago, and I think I prefer it. Another option I like is this one from Omega from the Bad Batch. And it doesn't come in white, but his hair in the movie seems like it's kind of in between white and blonde depending on the lighting, so I still think this color kind of works. Anyways, jump down to the comments below because I'm curious to know which hairpiece you guys prefer. But let's move on to Quicksilver from the Fox X-Men movies. And since we never got any sets really based on those movies, this figure is completely custom. So starting with the legs, I got these black ones with pocket and belt printing from the Chase McCain police figure. For the torso, I used this one from Zia Rodriguez from Jurassic World Dominion, which is just about perfect. Not only does it have the gray jacket, but the shirt underneath has this triangle symbol that's similar to the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon shirt we see him wearing in the X-Men Days of Future Past. And I think the band tour printing also works for his shirt from the X-Men Apocalypse with the Rush Moving Pictures album cover. Anyways, going up, I added these black headphones from this female jail prisoner figure from Lego City. Then there aren't a ton of heads in Lego's catalog with goggle printing, but I got this one from Han Solo and it works pretty well. And finally, I topped this figure off with this tousled hair with a side part and painted it light gray. Moving on to Quicksilver from WandaVision, or I guess not technically Quicksilver.
It gets confusing here.
But here he is in the classic comic book costume he wears in the Halloween episode. Going from the bottom up, I got these medium blue and white legs from the downhill skier from the Series 8 CMF. And the blue here doesn't quite match the torso, but his costume in the show isn't necessarily just one shade of blue, so I think it works just fine. Speaking of the torso, I used this one with white lightning patterns from this Electro figure, but replaced the arms with these dual molded ones from this lunar research astronaut. And again, the blue is different here, but I think that actually makes it more accurate. Then I got this head with a slight smile from Bruce Banner from the original Infinity War Hulkbuster set. And to top it off, I used this big pointed hair from Wolverine and painted it white. Another hairpiece I kind of liked for this one is this light gray spiky hair from the Crazy Scientist from the Series 4 CMF. It's obviously not as accurate, but it's a good alternative if you don't like painting pieces. The last version of the character I wanted to make today is from the comics, and this is what I ended up with. Again, starting with the legs, I got these ones from the Condiment King from the Lego Batman movie, but erased the printing and swapped the hips out with some dark blue ones and added a white utility belt. Then I used the torso from this gaming tournament participant from Lego City, but traded the arms for the same dual molded ones from the last figure to give him some longer white gloves. And I think the diagonal white sword on that torso works really well to represent the lightning bolt that goes across his suit. Then I got this head with white eyebrows from Magneto from the new X-Jet, and this white hair from Magneto from the original X-Jet. Those both work really well here, and they're sort of an Easter egg as well, since Magneto is actually his dad in the comics.
They told me you control metal.
Hey.
You know, my mom once knew a guy who could do that.
Well, here they are all together, and I think they turned out great, but let me know in the comments if you would do anything differently to make them even better. So there you have it, guys, my custom Quicksilver minifigures. And I'll be using one of these figures for a project next week, so be sure to stick around for that. But that'll do it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Actually, if you're still watching, I have a project over on LEGO Ideas celebrating the upcoming 50th anniversary of Rocky, and it could become an official LEGO set if it can gather enough support. So please use the links in the description below to check out the full video and to show your support over on the LEGO Ideas website, and I'd really appreciate it. But wait, if you're also a nerd and you want to see more, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on my socials, Instagram and TikTok @BuildingUpBricks, and as always, keep building up.